As Hajar delved deeper into the heart of the hidden forest, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone. The ancient trees, with their gnarled branches and shimmering leaves, seemed to watch her with a knowing gaze. It was as though the very essence of the forest had come to life, and the rhythms of nature had something to say to her. She followed a winding path that led her to a place the villagers had only spoken of in hushed tones, the Whispering Grove. Here, the trees grew even taller and more imposing, their trunks adorned with intricate carvings and symbols that glowed softly with an otherworldly light. Hajar's heart quickened as she entered the Whispering Grove. The air was thick with anticipation, and the rhythmic rustling of leaves seemed to beckon her forward. Then, as she approached the largest tree in the grove, something extraordinary happened. It stirred, its branches swaying in a pattern that resembled a greeting. "You are not like the others who wander through our woods," a deep, melodious voice emanated from the tree. Hajar gasped in astonishment. The tree was talking. Its voice was like the rumble of distant thunder, yet gentle as a breeze. She replied, her voice trembling with excitement. "I am Hajar, an explorer in search of knowledge and the wonders of the forest." The tree's leaves rustled again, forming patterns that seemed like words in an ancient script. "Hajar, we are the ancient sentinels of this forest, the guardians of its secrets and its songs. We have watched over these woods for centuries, and we have sensed the rhythm of your heart. You have been chosen to hear our stories." Hajar's eyes widened as she realized the gravity of the moment. The trees of the Whispering Grove were offering her a gift beyond imagination, the chance to listen to the tales of the forest itself. With reverence, she nodded and whispered, "I am ready to listen." As Hajar sat beneath the colossal tree, its branches swayed and danced, and a mesmerizing melody filled the grove. The trees spoke of ancient battles between creatures of myth, of lost civilizations hidden within the forest, and of the secrets of the land itself. They told her of the ebb and flow of life in the hidden forest, where every creature, every plant, had a role to play in the grand symphony of nature. Hajar listened with rapt attention, her heart beating in time with the forest's rhythm. She knew that the wisdom of the Whispering Grove was a treasure beyond measure, and she felt humbled and grateful to be a part of this extraordinary exchange. As the stories flowed like a river from the ancient trees, Hajar realized that her journey had led her to a connection with the very soul of the hidden forest. The rhythms of the Whispering Grove had opened a door to a world of wonder and enchantment, and she was determined to honor this unique bond and protect the secrets of this mystical place for generations to come. As the ancient trees of the Whispering Grove continued to share their tales, Hajar learned about the forest's extraordinary magical properties. They spoke of shimmering pools hidden deep within the woods, their waters said to hold healing powers that could mend both body and soul. The trees whispered of enchanted flowers that bloomed only under the light of the full moon, their petals possessing the ability to bring dreams to life. The forest itself was a living entity, a place where time flowed differently and reality intertwined with dreams. Hajar's heart swelled with wonder as she absorbed this newfound knowledge. The hidden forest was indeed a realm of enchantment, and she felt privileged to be a part of it. But there was one more guardian of the forest, a being of great wisdom that the trees spoke of, the legendary owl named Orion. "Orion is the keeper of the deepest secrets," the trees murmured in their ancient melodic voices. "He has watched over this forest for centuries, his eyes like stars that pierce the veil of night. Seek him out if you wish to truly understand the heart of the hidden forest." With this revelation, Hajar knew that she had to find Orion, the wise old owl. Her heart beat with anticipation as she left the Whispering Grove and followed the forest's rhythmic guidance deeper into its heart. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the moon began its ascent, Hajar's path led her to a clearing bathed in silvery moonlight. There, perched upon a gnarled branch of an ancient oak, was Orion, the guardian of the hidden forest. His feathers were as white as snow, and his eyes gleamed with a timeless wisdom that seemed to pierce through the fabric of reality itself. Hajar approached with reverence, her footsteps barely making a sound on the mossy ground. "Great Orion," she began, "I come seeking your guidance and wisdom. The trees have spoken of your role as the guardian of this enchanted realm." Orion blinked slowly, acknowledging her presence. "You are Hajar, the curious explorer," he hooted in a voice that resonated with a deep, rhythmic cadence. "The forest has chosen to reveal its secrets to you, and I am here to guide you on this journey." With Orion as her guide, Hajar delved even deeper into the mysteries of the hidden forest. He revealed to her the ancient rituals and ceremonies that maintained the balance of magic within the woods. He taught her the language of the forest, the way the leaves whispered, the wind sang, and the earth hummed. Under Orion's tutelage, Hajar's understanding of the hidden forest deepened, and she felt a profound connection to the rhythms of the land. She knew that her journey was far from over, that there were still more wonders and secrets to uncover in this magical realm. But with Orion by her side, she felt prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead as she continued to explore and protect the enchanting heart of the hidden forest. In a quiet village nestled at the edge of a dense and ancient forest, there lived a young girl named Hajar. She was known throughout the village for her insatiable curiosity, a burning desire to unravel the mysteries that lay hidden within the heart of the woods. From a young age, Hajar had been drawn to the forest's edge, where sunlight filtered through the leaves like shards of gold, and the air was thick with the sweet scent of wildflowers. Her eyes, the color of the deep blue sky, sparkled with wonder every time she gazed into the woods. One bright morning, as the village came to life with the sounds of clucking hens and laughter, Hajar felt an irresistible pull. She followed a narrow deer trail deeper into the forest, leaving the familiar sights and sounds of her home behind. With each step she took, the forest seemed to come alive around her. The rustling leaves, the chirping of birds, and the soft murmur of a nearby stream created a symphony that enveloped her in a world of its own. The ground beneath her feet was soft and mossy, as if nature itself had prepared a path just for her. As Hajar ventured further, she noticed peculiar sights and sounds that piqued her curiosity even more. The trees seemed to whisper secrets to each other, their branches swaying in unison as if sharing a hidden conversation. Wildflowers in vivid colors bloomed in patterns that resembled ancient symbols, and the butterflies that flitted among them moved in a choreographed dance. Intrigued, Hajar decided to follow a particularly enchanting tune that drifted through the air. It led her to a grove where a crystal-clear spring bubbled from the earth. The water sparkled like liquid diamonds, and as she knelt to take a sip, she realized that the melody was emanating from the water itself. It was as if the stream was singing to her. Her heart filled with wonder, and she whispered to the stream, "What secrets do you hold, dear water?" The stream's tune shifted and danced, forming patterns and rhythms in the water's surface. Hajar listened intently, and it seemed as though the stream was telling her stories of ages past, of creatures that dwelled in its depths, and of the ancient magic that flowed through its course. As Hajar sat by the enchanted stream, the sun moved across the sky, and she felt time slipping away like a gentle current. Her curiosity burned brighter than ever, and she knew that her journey was far from over. There were more wonders to uncover, more melodies to hear, and more mysteries to unravel in the heart of the forest. With a renewed sense of purpose, Hajar continued to follow the rhythms of the woods, deeper and deeper into its embrace. She was a young explorer driven by an insatiable curiosity, and she was determined to uncover the forest's most profound secrets, for she believed that in its depths lay the answers to questions she had yet to ask.